State government. The structure of the state governments is somewhat similar to the central government. So the structure of the state government is almost same as the central government. Every state is responsible for making laws and ensuring that these laws are put into force. So every state is responsible for making laws same as the central government, and it is a duty of every state to look after that these laws are implemented in all the areas in that particular state or not. The state have a lower house called the Vidhan Sabha or Legislative Assembly. Just like in central, the parliament is divided into two parts, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Similarly, in the state government also, the lower house is known as Vidhan Sabha or Legislative Assembly, and some states have an upper house called the Vidhan Parishad or Legislative Council. Governor and Chief Minister. The governor of a state is appointed by the President of India on the advice of the Prime Minister. So the governor of every state is appointed by whom? That is the President of India, and on the advice of Prime Minister. Prime Minister will suggest or advise the President to select who will be the governor of any state. The governor is the head of the state, but the real powers lies with the chief minister of the state. So though the governor is the head of that particular state, but the real powers is under the chief minister. The governor appoints the leader of the majority party as the chief minister of the state. So it is the duty of the or the function of the governor to appoint the leader who had the majority party as the chief minister of the state. The chief minister appoints ministers to help him or her in the governance of the state. So the chief minister appoints different ministers to help him or her in order to run the state in a better way. Next we will learn about local self-government. The local government is formed by the people living in villages, town and cities. So the local government is formed where the people living in the villages, town and cities. It looks after the basic needs of the people such as water supply, cleanliness, maintenance of the park, road, etc. So what is the role or the function of the local government is that they will look after whether there is water supply in the village, town or city, whether there is cleanliness, whether there is park, road and so on. At the village level, the Gram Panchayat takes the important decision for the welfare of the people. So at the village level, who will look after the needs and requirement of the people? It will be the Gram Panchayat. Okay, the Panchayat is headed by the Sarpanch. So the Panchayat, that is the Gram Panchayat, is headed by a Sarpanch. In towns and cities, the local governing bodies are called municipalities and municipal corporations. So in the village level, it is known as Gram Panchayat. Similarly, in the towns and cities, they are known as municipalities and municipal corporation. Big cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata and Chennai have municipal corporations. So big cities, they have municipal corporation just like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata and Chennai. Small towns such as Orcha and Bardhaman have municipalities. So small cities, they have municipalities. Large or big cities, they have municipal corporation. The municipalities and municipal corporation keep a record of birth and death. So what is the role of the municipalities and municipal corporation? They will keep the record of how many births and death is taking place in that particular city or in that particular big city or small towns. They also maintain public transport, provide clean drinking water and carry out other functions. So they also maintain public transport, that is buses, okay, um, bus, okay, and different types of you can say rickshaws and all, and provide clean drinking water and carry out other functions. The head of the municipal corporation is the mayor. So he is the head of the municipal corporation, it is the mayor, while the head of the municipalities is the chairperson. Okay, now the role of the judiciary. The judiciary is an important part of the government. So judiciary plays an important role in the government. The main role of the judiciary is to make sure that the laws made by the parliament are put into force. So what is the main role of the judiciary? The main role of the judiciary is to make sure that whatever the laws which are made by the parliament, they are implemented in every part of the country or not. If any person or any organization breaks the law, then they are punished by courts. Okay, so whatever the different types of rules and regulation which are made by the Parliament of India, if any person or any organization, if they break the law, they will be punished by the courts. The judiciary also solve dispute between people, government and other organizations. So judiciary means the High Court and Supreme Court. Their main work is to solve the dispute between the people, government and other organizations. In India, we have an independent judiciary. So in India, we have an independent judiciary. This means that the Prime Minister, Parliament or President cannot influence the decision taken by the court. So the meaning of an independent judiciary is that no person or no Prime Minister, Parliament or the President can change the decision which are taken by the courts. They are independent. Like the government, the judiciary also have different levels of court. So just like government, the Indian judiciary is also divided into different levels of courts. Supreme Court, highest court of law in our country. So the Supreme Court is the highest court of law in our country, which is present in New Delhi. Second is High Court, highest court at the state level. So Supreme Court is at the national level, High Court is at the state level, and district courts, highest court at the district level. So these are the three division of three levels of courts. The Supreme Court comprises the Chief Justice of India and a number of judges. So the Supreme Court, that is the highest court of law in our country, it consists of one Chief Justice and other number of judges. However, it should not have more than 25 judges. So a number of judges should not be more than 25 judges. The court gives the final judgment in any cases. So the Supreme Court give the final judgment of any cases. Every state in India has a high court. So every state in India has a high court. However, it is possible that two state or union territories have the same high court. So as the state or the union territories is in a small size, that's why two or more states are combined together and they have the same high court. For example, in Calcutta High Court, the Calcutta High Court is the highest court of law in West Bengal, a state. Okay, so in West Bengal we have a Calcutta High Court, but some other union territories is also added, just like Andaman and Nicobar Island, a union territory is coming under the Calcutta High Court. Okay, every high court has a chief justice and a number of other judges. So just like the Supreme Court, in the high court also there is one chief justice and a number of other judges. This is the Karnataka High Court. With this we end the chapter.